say he got a problem, well I'm the worst. I be ready for smoke, I'm a high alert. I ain't running from nothing, if you see me clutching, that shit ain't for sure, I'ma put in work. I just vented my shawty and bought a purse, then go give me a bag and go.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip-hop station. The Hype 87.3.
Holla!
Y'all already know what's going on. It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here in ATL on the Hype 87.3. And today, we got the one and only. He a superstar, y'all. D.O.A. What's going on? Good morning. How you doing?
What's going on with you, Mystic, man?
It's so good to meet you finally.
For sure. Like I said, I heard nothing but great things about you. You know what I mean? So,
definitely, likewise. Me and Jules be talking, so that's my girl right there.
For sure. Yeah, Jules, that's a homie, man. She know that's she family.
Who you got with you today, too?
Man, look, man, I got my partners, man. I got my partner, Lasan. And I got my boy Zay, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, these my road dogs, these my A1s, these my aces. So
they my road dogs now too. Is it okay?
Hey, look.
They my family, they my partners too.
Nah, for sure.
Definitely. So D.O.A, we're gonna start right there. Tell us about your name, what it stands for.
So D.O.A actually stands for Definition of Artistry. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up coming up with the name. Originally I wasn't a group. You know what I'm saying, with two other people. But you know how it is when you in groups, like you end up, you know what I'm saying, falling out or whatever. For whatever reason, y'all end up splitting ways. Yeah. And I was the one that decided to take it and really run with it. So, you know what I'm saying, in order to brand what it is that I do and the music that I make and, you know what I'm saying, everything that I got going on, yeah, I ended up making it an acronym. And obviously when you hear D.O.A, you think of Dead on Arrival. Right. But I wanted to flip that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how we should do in just all of life situations, you know what I'm saying? So I took that and basically just ran with it.
So are you the definition of artistry?
I am.
You better believe it.
I am.
Listen, I can tell that's true because just based off the conversation we had before we went live, man, like you are so professional. You are on point. You're about your business. Like you like that breath of fresh air that walked through the front door. All three of y'all. I'm loving it.
I appreciate that. For real.
So you grew up as a military baby.
I did.
Let's talk about that a little bit. You lived in Germany, Alabama, California, Texas, of course here in Georgia, and probably some other spots as well.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, do you feel like moving and seeing other cultures and experience in other places help shape who you are as an artist?
I do. Because I feel like just within all of that movement, like I was able to see like all facets of life. Yeah. You know what I mean? And obviously with my own experiences too, but I think for anybody that is really serious about their growth and like serious about becoming the best version of themselves, you not only learn from your experiences, but you learn from everybody else's experiences around you, and then you can learn what to do, what not to do, and kind of use all of that to your advantage. You know what I mean?
So you lived in Germany, obviously, because you have a mom or dad that's military, or both?
Yeah, my mother.
Your mother?
Yeah, my mother was in the military.
What branch?
Army.
Okay, my son was in the Army, so
yeah, I was in the Army too.
Thank you, Mom, for your service. Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so where did you do your basic training at?
I did my basic training in Fort Benning.
My son did too. That's crazy. Yep. And then he was at Fort Carson, Colorado, and then he was at Fort Campbell. Then he did some time in South Africa because he went to train the soldiers out there.
That's crazy.
What was your job in the military?
I was a tanker. So I was a tanker. I was the one actually shooting that joint. You know what I mean? So
that's funny because my son was infantry. So you guys kind of had similar work. That's so dope.
Facts. Yeah, it's a lot that go into it, man. I'm not gonna lie.
What would you say is the biggest thing that you took from being in the military?
I would say just structure and discipline.
That's why you're so doggone professional. You're a vet, bruh.
The structure and discipline for real. And like, I mean, shoot, even when I was in the military, there was certain things. And I mean, obviously in the military, you're going to meet a lot of people from all over the world. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And then when it just comes to dealing with other people, you get to see like, what type of people you work best with, what type of people you don't necessarily like, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I took all of those experiences and just made it work for me. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely. I feel like it gives you a little bit more respect for other people and their cultures. You know, we may not agree with it, but now I understand because I got a chance to visit or be there for a little while. That is super dope.
And then also in that situation too, like even with the people that you don't like, because you're not going to like everybody that you work with. No. You still have to work with them because y'all all have a common goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just learning how to maneuver through all of that. And I mean, shoot, here we are today. I feel like every decision that I've ever made has led me to this exact moment right here, talking to you on the microphone. You know what I mean? And really making it do what it do.
100%. It's funny you said that about working with people that you might necessarily like. My OG told me that early on. He said, get prepared, because sometimes you got to work with people you don't like. And I'm like, dang, for real?
And it sucks. It do suck. But it's like
we push through because we just stay professional.
Right. You got to.
I rock with people at a distance sometimes.
Yeah, I feel you. Me too. I got people that just in my personal life that I got nothing but love for. But it's like, unfortunately, I can't take you on this part of my journey. You know what I'm saying? So
not everybody's intended to go with you.
Right.
Unapologetically, you got to leave some people where they're at, and that's cool.
You do. That's just a part of life.
100%. So you've been doing music on and off for over a decade, but you really locked in around 2022.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What kind of clicked in that time period to make you decide to get back into it and really take it professionally?
It's multiple things. Some deeper, some more surface level. For myself, like I said, I've always been writing. I've always like made music. You know what I mean? But I think it had got to a point just in the industry and what was like kind of being pushed. I wasn't necessarily feeling it. Yeah, that's just me personally. I ain't no shot at anybody,
of course.
But like I just wasn't really feeling it in my soul, like what was really going on. So I said, okay, cool. Well, if I got this gift and I didn't maximize it the first time I was really going hard with this, like, man, let me really pick up the pen and see what it is that I can do and where I can actually take this. Because when it comes to just society in itself, I feel like I'm a very complex individual, and like it's hard to really box me into like just, oh, he's this, right, or he's that. You know what I mean? And like I feel like whatever road that I would have took, I would have been unfulfilled. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, it makes you more marketable too when you don't box yourself in.
Right.
Because we could probably put you in a room full of kids and you're going to have something to show them and talk about in front of kids, or maybe your grandma or something like that. It's like, cool, it's good to have the turn up music, club music, but you want to have a little bit of something for everybody.
For sure.
You never know. That's important. Right, because you never know what opportunity may present itself, and you don't want to be like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have the music that fits that situation.
Right, you don't. And I also feel like, man, it's just important, just outside of the music, just as a human being, as a person. Yeah. Like, you have to, like, I feel like it's important that you're a part of as many success stories that you could possibly be a part of. You know what I'm saying? But I think that comes with just providing some type of value. You know what I'm saying?
110%. You're right, because that's why I do what I do. Right. I've interviewed plenty of celebrities, and it's cool, but I prefer to sit down with people on the rise because I want to be a part of their journey. That way, when you start getting them plaques, I'll be like, man, I was one of the first people to get that interview.
Look, and I'm the type of person, listen, anybody that has ever helped me, like, I'm taking you along with me. Yeah. So, yeah, man, this is a win for everybody.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
talk about State to State, your most recent project. What were you looking to put out to the world? You know, I'm guessing because you've moved state to state, but for people who may not know your journey, like, you know, tell us about, you know, the title and the project itself, what it means to you.
So the title and the project itself, honestly, the project just kind of organically happened. It wasn't even anything that I planned. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, I was just kind of moving around and networking and, you know, doing my promos and things of that nature. And I thought it was important to really capture that moment because for me, it was huge, just coming from the conception of what it was that I was building to that exact moment. You know what I mean? And it's really just a testament to really just believing in yourself. And, like, man, really the sky is the limit with it. You know what I mean? As long as you put your heart in whatever it is that you're doing, like, man, you can take that like past the sky. I can't even really say sky is the limit.
Nah, for real, there is no limit.
There is no limit. You do what it is that you want to do. You know what I mean?
No limit soldier.
You dig? Shout out Master P.
Thought I told you. Nah, that is big facts. Absolutely. And again, you don't want to box yourself in because then you will limit yourself.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, so
Let's talk about this single. It should be dropping, we'll say, in the next probably 24 to 48 hours from when they hear this. By the time they see it, it should be out. It's called Art of War.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about this track. I had the opportunity to listen to it, and one thing I could say, because I've heard a few of your songs. Shout out to my girl Jules. You know,
Shout out to Jules again, of
she
course.
keeps you in rotation with me. Everything sounds a little bit different, like you discussed, and I like that. This particular song, what does it mean to you?
So this song, man, it's called Art of War, and it's really about being. I feel like life, you're really in a fight against your disbeliefs and what it is that you feel internally, and just having to adapt to, you know, whatever situation or a part of life that you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In order to get to that next level. And I feel like that's what this record I'm really speaking about. And then just speaking on just what I see in my day-to-day life, or you know what I'm saying, and just what I feel like would be important for us to really conceptualize, so we can move on to the next level and really become the best version of ourselves. You know what I mean?
We're always a work in progress.
Always a work in progress. Always a work in progress.
Is there going to be an official video for it?
Yes,
Okay.
it will be. Yes, it will be. And I mean, obviously, we talked a little off the record, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of work that we got to do.
We got a lot to do. Mic drop coming
We
soon.
got to do. You know what I'm saying? But yes, there will be an official video. And it's a lot of other joints that's unreleased at the moment. I'll probably plug you in after this, but
Most definitely.
yeah, like I'm gonna shoot videos for it too. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff in the works.
Are you a writer? Do you physically sit down and, whether it be typing on your phone, pen to paper, like, are you a
1000%.
Okay, so you're not a
1000%.
punch in kind of guy.
Nah, I do have joints that I punched in.
Okay, I got you.
Know what I'm
Depends
saying?
on the vibe.
But I actually enjoy like sitting down and writing, because I feel like in that process I learn more about myself. You know what I mean? And I kind of let my pen just take on a life of its own, and then just take it from there, to be honest.
That's a valid point. So I'm going to ask you a question in relation to that. Being a music artist and writing music, what have you learned about yourself?
I learned that you can really take over the world, man. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Or like just create your own like oasis in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I feel like if you really put your heart into what it is that you're doing, you can really shape the world that you build around you.
That
you know
is
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
Because I do believe that, I mean, we all in some type of sense like searching for happiness in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that power and all the answers that you need in order to reach that, it really lies within you.
1,000%.
So in those moments, like, I'm able to really like sit back and reflect even on my flaws and mistakes and all of that. And I can really put those out there, and like, hopefully I can lay enough gems for other people to pick up, so they don't have to go through some of the same things I went through in order to get to where I'm at right now.
Right, because it's truly like a form of therapy.
It is. You
can pour and listen, fellas, let me talk to the camera. Fellas, it is okay. It is okay. I feel like some men feel like it's weak, or people are going to judge them if they have whether it's going to see a therapist or finding an outlet to pour into. It's not. We need that, because otherwise
we need that
mental,
because the world is crazy.
It is insane.
It's crazy out here. It is.
I just, on the way here, I had he was one of them a-holes that was this close to my bumper, driving, and I'm going the speed limit.
Yeah.
So I kept hitting my brakes. I'm like, bitch, I wish you would hit me.
You know what I mean?
And so as he finally passed me, he was in a work truck. I said, I got the phone number. I said, I'm going straight to Google, and I'm leaving a negative review, and I ain't even did business with you.
Don't
F with me.
Like, man, listen, bro, you just got to understand too, like, bro, you are a representation to somebody out here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's weird to me, and going back to like what you were saying, I feel like it all starts with accountability.
Yeah.
Like OG Bigger Rankin says, stop pointing the finger and blaming other people and point the thumb.
Yeah.
Take that accountability.
Because at the end of the day, people gonna be people, man. People
that
gonna
is a
do
fact.
what people do. You know what I'm saying? But you do have the power to control your reactions, or how you know what I'm saying, respond to certain things. Now, I mean, obviously we human, so we gonna slip up. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I got time today.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I got time. You know what? I done let enough slide. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to let you get it for them.
I'm gonna
you about to get
back.
all this.
You about to get all this. Everything that, like you said, built up from all these other people that I let it slide.
You know what I'm
give
saying?
them the business.
It really do be like that. It do. But it's like, man, I just try to put my best foot forward with everything, man. And I mean, again, I'm not perfect, but try to put my best foot forward with everything, and then just live with the results. You know what I mean?
You have to be mindful of how you present yourself to the world, because really, at the end of the day, most people don't want to work with someone who has a bad attitude,
Facts.
that has an a-hole mentality. I don't want to work. It's too stressful.
Yes.
So it's like if you constantly on social media, you know, bickering with people going back and forth, you're not going to be somebody I want to deal with, because that might be me in the other side at some point in time, and we ain't doing all that.
Yeah. You do get a lot farther just being a genuine person.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Than like just out here just showing your. Can I curse?
You sure can.
Okay, yeah, just being a fucking ass.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
for
Like,
real.
talk. Like you can. So
you minding your business, drinking your Starbucks. Okay.
You dig?
He did a Starbucks run,
man,
y'all.
Look, trying to turn one into
pick
two.
me up.
You know what I mean?
So one of the favorite records that I heard from you was called Faded Nights.
Mm-hmm.
I even shared that with Jules because she asked me which song, and I was like, out of all of that I heard, and this is before I heard Art of War.
Right.
I was like, I really like that record.
Yeah.
It is such a vibe. And
I appreciate that.
I feel like it's a people's choice too, because you hit over 50K streams with this particular record.
Sure.
At what point did you realize that people were really connecting with this record?
To be honest, I felt it when I recorded it. I'll be real, because it's like, it's certain joints that you make, and I'm sure every artist has gone through it at one point in time, but you always got that one joint. It's like you record it, you play it back, and then it's like, bro, I got chills on my arm.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt like I left it all out there and was like just my pure authentic self. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I love about music too, is I feel like I'm not confined by society and what they expect me to do and how they expect me to move, or like I said, just try to put you in a box to be X, Y, and Z. Like music, I can truly be my unapologetic, authentic self. No interruptions, no any of that. Like, let me go ahead and get this out, and then again, like I say, I live with the results.
Absolutely. I feel like it's important for you to be vulnerable through your music, because that's how people relate and resonate.
That's how people
with the
connect with you.
Yes.
You know? And it's like, I feel like that's how you build a real fan base, because people, they can see themselves in you and your struggles or your downfalls or your, you know what I'm saying, your triumphs. So when you actually do get to the triumphs, it's like, man, I was on this journey with you. Like, I feel like I won too. You know what I mean? So
it does. In that situation, does that make you somewhat mindful of the music that you write and put out to the world, because people may be looking up to you, and if you talking about some crazy stuff, that they may believe that it's real? Yeah,
it does. It makes me conscious, because I do feel like we have a responsibility. You know, I feel like a lot of people kind of shy away from that. You know what I mean? And I mean, to each his own.
Right.
But like, I do feel like we have a responsibility to the people that actually look up to us or inspire to be like us, or whatever the case may be, to like really lead them to water. You know what I'm saying? You can either lead them to the light, or you can lead them to a plate. It's really up to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely take that into account.
100%. So you secured a deal with Roc Nation, distribution deal.
Yes.
Congratulations first and foremost on that.
Thank
Absolutely. Because I feel like if you in this industry and you don't know who Roc Nation is, you living under a rock, no pun intended.
Facts. Like, you ain't even here. I don't know what you doing or where you at.
Nah, for real. How did that deal come together?
So it really came into fruition. Honestly, I really just put myself out there. It was one of these music reviews. Shout out to Chris Tyson, because he the one that really put me on for real. So I submitted some music to his platform, and you know what I'm saying, they played my record, and I mean, everybody, him and everybody that was in the chat was rocking with it. Yeah. And then after the fact, he had like a little setup to where like the best songs was able to have a chance to secure, you know what I'm saying, the deal with Roc Nation. So I said, okay, cool. My song ended up making it, and then he had it set up to where it was kind of like Wheel of Fortune. So he kind of, you know what I'm saying, made that play, and then I ended up winning. So
that's dope.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. That was a big moment for me. I can't even lie.
Absolutely. I feel like those are those milestones that are going to stick out to you. Like when people ask you some of your highlights of your career, you're going to be like, you know, because you earned that. Right. It wasn't just handed over to you. Like you said, you had to go through a process of submitting your music. You earned that.
Yeah. And it's like, I think it's also just, again, it's a testament to just putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be the most talented person in the world, but if you don't ever really showcase that or express that, then I mean, what do you really expect to get from it?
100%.
You know what I mean? So just about taking a chance on yourself and really believing that you deserve these things. You know what I'm saying? And at least put yourself in position to win.
Right. Manifestation, and like you said, you know, speaking it into existence, fruition, like I believe in all of that.
Yeah, for real.
All of that. And trust me, be ready for it. Because when you speak to God, and he calls you to be obedient, you better be ready to be obedient.
I'm trying to tell you, because he talk to you every day. You just got to listen.
No, that is a fact. And there are times where I'm slipping a little bit and I'm not hearing what he's saying.
We all do.
But then I have these epiphanies. I'm like, damn, he been speaking to me all along.
Right. And then I also believe, too, that, like, especially when it comes to being an artist, I feel like you got to have a vision for what it is that you're trying to do.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like the visions that I get, at least when it comes to my music, like, I get all of those from him. And it's really just me being a vessel to that.
Yes, you are absolutely
me being a vessel to that and just executing on what it is that he has planned for me.
100%.
Just let life do its thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about legacy over money.
For sure.
It's not just merch, I would say. It's like a message as well. Let me grab this real quick.
Yeah.
Should have had it ready.
You know?
Can you break down like the origins of the brand and like what the legacy of the brand means to you?
For sure. Yeah. So legacy over money, man, obviously it's a merch. I do have a physical, you know what I'm saying, product, but it is more so of a message and it's more so of a mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's about playing the long game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Playing the long game. It's very easy to get caught up on the quick shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like just getting that instant gratification of, you know, doing X, Y, and Z. But I feel like within that, like you do have to have your eye on a prize, which is actually leaving something behind for other people to benefit from, for other people to, you know what I'm saying, cherish. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even if you want to do things for selfish reasons, you know what I mean? I think it's important to put other people first.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, I do feel like we was all here to serve a certain purpose.
100%.
So I kind of look at when it comes to life, like everything that I've been through, no matter how I was feeling in those moments, it's like it was meant for me to try to curb the hard lessons that I learned for somebody else. You know what I mean?
That is a fact. And like you said, you know, putting others first. There are situations where we got to put ourselves first. Because if we're not good with ourselves, we can't be good for anybody else.
1000%.
But oftentimes when it comes to business, like, quick example, I used to do artist showcases, me and Bigger. We did them for many years. Everybody else gets paid before I do.
Yeah.
I'm put like the DJ, the security, the door person, the venue.
I'm trying to tell you.
Before I make a dime, you know.
It's crazy.
So it be like that in business.
It do. It's like that's the cost of doing business.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
cost
saying?
of doing business.
But I feel like when you're doing business the right way, you're going to get everything back tenfold.
No,
you know
that is a fact.
So, yeah, it's really just about moving the right way, man, and carrying the right energy. Because again, you're gonna attract the people that's gonna help you get to where it is that you want to go.
You know, it's so funny because like I just had this discussion, and I don't mind putting it on camera. So I've been in this for 15 years, and this is a perfect example of what you're talking about. The first 14 years of being in this, it was a pretty smooth ride. I would deal with some weirdos from time to time. But over this last year, because of the way the economy is, I said, you know what, let me lower my prices a little bit. But you know what happened? By me lowering my prices, it attracted the most unprofessional, bottom of the barrel. And these people I'm speaking of, I never did business with them. So don't think anybody came through here, I'm speaking of you. Because everybody that makes it here has had a certain level of professionalism.
Right.
I won't take some money from someone who is just not about their business. So I preyed upon it because I dealt with a situation with somebody who was very, very, very disrespectful to me over a little bit of money. And I said, you know what? It's not worth it. I would rather have high quality versus high quantity.
Yeah. Like you got to weed it out.
You got to weed it out. So I was like, bro, I got to switch back to the way I was doing things before.
I feel you. Because there's a lot of people out here that I legit just feel like they're time wasters. Their only purpose is to waste your time and distract you from doing what it is that you set out to do.
No, that is a fact. They are wasting my time, their time, and everybody's time.
Yeah, man. So I feel like, shoot, when you look at it like that, it's like, okay, cool, I know what this is. We're done here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go ahead and keep pushing and keep doing what I was doing, because at the end of the day, if that's really all you're doing is like you just sitting here hating on other people, or you just got all this negative energy pent up inside of you, you're never going to go anywhere like that.
That is a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you are right. And it's just weird to me. I don't know. I guess everybody's mental state is different, but I feel like people like us, we're always in a pretty good space. You know, we might have some off days, so it'd be difficult to understand how people walk around angry all the time. time. Man. Like, fix it.
It's like, man, and it's the thing too. It's like, bro, I get it. I got a lot of shit that I can be upset and mad about.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But me sitting here harboring on to that, it's not gonna do shit for me. But stress me out and make me die earlier. You know what I'm saying? You
ain't gonna be able to sleep at night.
I ain't got no time for that, man. I got too much other shit going on.
How long you been back in the A?
I've been back in the A since, when did I get back? I got back last year, April 20th. Was when I got out the military.
Oh, you came on 420.
Yeah, I came on 420. Now, I ain't smoke shit.
He had to put that disclaimer out. He's like, I'm fresh out the military.
I ain't smoke shit, you know what I'm saying? But shit, after being in the military, I could have used something to smoke. Shit, that was a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, man, it's been love, man. It's been love ever since I got back.
Definitely. Sure. And you've been currently doing a press release tour in LA and Vegas.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. You know, what have those markets taught you about yourself and branding versus, you know, living here in Atlanta?
To be honest, man, I ain't gonna, man, Vegas is fat, man. It's a lot of fast talkers out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all some slick motherfuckers out there in Vegas, man. But nah, Vegas, man, was love. I just feel like it just kind of showed me the possibilities of what I started by myself just as a concept where I could take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, obviously Vegas is a long way from the A. You know what I mean?
A long way.
It's a long way from the A. So is LA, obviously. But it's like, man, it was really confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. Like, I'm doing what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And again, it just kind of showed me the possibilities of where I'm able to take it. So if anything, me going out there, it really just energized me and already put another battery in my back. You know what I mean? So,
do you have some upcoming dates that you're going to be out there?
Yes, I'm going back out there. I want to say December 19th or 20th. One of those days. You know what I'm saying? One of those days. Because I got a couple things here that I got to take care of first. But, yeah, when I go out there, man, I'm doing some more photo shoots for the brand, some merch, a couple mic drops, couple videos, couple interviews. Like, I'm really moving. You know what I'm saying? When I go out, I'm really going out there to work. Obviously, it's Vegas, so I'm going to play a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? Really going out there to work and, like, really just stay focused on the mission.
So, looking ahead a little bit, what's the next chapter for Definition of Artistry?
Man, honestly, I would say it's really up to God. You know what I mean? It's really up to God. Like, I mean, obviously, I have my own plans. Like, really tapping in with my merch and just having other things even outside of merch and music to offer to people that support me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Things of value. So I'm really like brainstorming on those things. And I have a couple projects that I'm sitting on. When I say a couple, I mean like 4 to 5. So I'm really sitting on some, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really planning on getting that out like 2026.
I love it.
You know what I mean? And the Art of War was really just the start of that. Just a sample of kind of what I've been working on. You know what I mean?
Y'all better tap in. This dude is talented.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
What message would you want to give the artists that are still kind of off and on with their career? Like they're kind of on the fence with it. Would you say go all in? What would be the message?
Yeah, I would say stop playing with it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if you know that you got the talent and you really feel it in your soul that like, man, this is what it is that I'm meant to do. Like, bro, what is holding you back?
That is a fact.
You know what I'm saying? To my ladies as well. It's just kind of like, man, listen, he gifted you with that for a reason. And you need to use it. You need to use it because it's like, bro, like we all have certain talents and certain things that we're talented at or gifted at that really come easy to us. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's kind of easy to take those things for granted because it comes naturally to you. But it's like to the rest of the world, it's like, man, like this is life changing. Like what you said me inspired me to do X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
What you said, you know what I'm saying, made me reflect on X, Y, and Z. So I ended up reaching out to, you know what I'm saying, somebody that I haven't talked to in, you know what I'm saying, X amount of years. We fell out over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what it is that your talent can do for somebody. So
100%.
If you talented in music and like this is something that you really want to do, man, go all in with that shit. Like honestly, you know what I mean?
Utilize them resources.
I'm trying to tell you.
And get out there and shake hands and kiss babies.
Yeah, you know, and really put yourself out there because there are people out here that's willing to help you.
Yes.
Now, obviously, yes, there is people that be out here scamming and be on bullshit too. But it's like, you know, I feel like that's where it's important that you kind of use your discernment. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? And not be so thirsty to try to, you know what I'm saying, get in front of some person that's selling you some dream. You know what I'm saying? And like really do your research on the business and, you know what I'm saying, just dealing with high quality people, because it's a lot of people out here that tell you anything they want to, you know what I'm saying, hit a lick on you real quick. So
100%. So we've got this record, like we said, it's going to probably be out there on the digital platforms in the next, we'll say 24 to 48 hours, called Art of War. Who produced this record?
So, man, hey, man, shout out to my man, Greenery Beats, man, Justin Green. He live out in D.C. So that's really like my main producer, you know what I'm saying, that really be like giving me the records that like, you know, can really, I guess, illustrate what it is that I have, you know what I'm saying, within me to actually get out or paint whatever picture, you know what I'm saying? I look at him like he provides the canvas for me to kind of get these messages out, you know what I'm saying? So my man Greenery Beats produced this record. It's called Art of War, and hey man, y'all tell me what's up.
Absolutely. Before we get into it, tell everybody where they can follow you on your socials.
Hey, you can follow me on all platforms. It's at Definition of Artistry. Just spell all the way out. At Definition of Artistry. And you should see me posted up in a chair chilling. You see that? You see that? Then you know it's official.
Most definitely. I mean? Who do you want to give thanks to that's been loving you and supporting you through your journey?
Man, honestly, everybody that's in my life, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank, my man Lasan. I want to thank Zay. I want to thank my mother. I want to thank all my producers and any artists I collaborated with. Like, anybody that supported me throughout my journey of, like, really taking this just from a thought or a concept in my head to really like making this a reality, not even just for me, but just for the world. Because I really feel like I got a message that I'm trying to push before I take my last breath, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that supported me throughout this journey of when I said, hey, look, I'm about to start X, Y, and Z, like, man, I want to thank you, man, because that energy really keeps me going with this. It does.
I love it. Thank you for being here today.
For sure. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Let's get into this record, though, if you can introduce it for us.
Hey, look, man, this is my record, Art of War. Like she said, it should be dropping within the next 24, 48 hours. But regardless, it's going to drop here soon, and y'all about to get a sneak peek, man. So I'm excited for this. Y'all go ahead, listen to this, and then, hey, tap in and let me know what's going on. Like I said, all my socials is Definition of Artistry. Just shoot me a DM, and I'll hit you back.
Already. Y'all stay tuned for it.
Come and see what all the hype is about. Tune in to The Hype 87.3.
Say he got a problem, well I'm the worst. I be ready for smoke, I'm a high alert. I ain't running from nothing. If you see me clutching, that shit ain't for sure, I'ma put in work.